Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, ma'am.
Happy New Year. Now, today's I'm taking new chapter 4. Kindly check the syllabus. How many lessons are remaining? I think this is the last lesson. Are you checking? Yes. Kindly tell me how many chapters are remaining. Do you have any idea?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. What are you doing?
I'm studying.
Okay. Lesson 4. Pure
Ma'am,
and mixed. Yes. Okay.
बोल दिए आज के बाद जिंदगी में कभी तेरा वीडियो नहीं खुद बंद रहना
Pure and mixed substance. The name of chapter is
जो बन मिल गया उस दिन तेरी गर्दन वहां मिलेगी गर्दन तेरी चल उधर चल उठाओ
yes. Okay. Pure and mixed substances. Yes. Kindly tell me the milk you have drink is pure or impure substance?
कॉल
Pure or impure substance?
ये माथा ना ये दातली से काट दूंगी तेरा
What happened? Okay. Pure substance is the one which is made up of only one kind of molecule. First, we have to define the pure substance. Pure substance one which is made up of only one kind of molecules. It has definite composition and properties. It has definite composition and properties. What are pure substances? Pure substances are the substances which is made up of only one kind of molecules and they have definite composition and properties. It is pure and composed of single unit which cannot be separated by physical means, and these molecules we cannot separate them by any physical means. The elements and compounds are classified into as pure substances. What are the characteristics of pure substances? Properties of fixed melting and boiling point. They have fixed melting and boiling point. Melting means when an element change into solid to the liquid, and the boiling point is the point in which a liquid change into vapor form. So the pure substance has its fixed melting and boiling point. It should a definite specific gravity. They have definite specific gravity. It has uniform composition. Means they are same all over the solution or all over the substance. They have the same composition. It could be separated by chemical means only. They are not separated by the physical means, but they can be separated by the chemical means. These are the properties and characteristics of a pure substance. What are the properties of pure substance? It has fixed melting and boiling points. They have definite specific gravity to flow towards the earth. Have uniform composition. They are same all over the all over the element. They can be separated by only chemical means. Pure and eatables and drinks. These days, we often use term pure and eatables. Pure, eatables and drinks. Pure substances. Eatable drinks, pure water, pure milk, pure juice, etc. We are using milk, juice, and any other drink. We are saying them they are pure, but they are not actually pure. They are not pure because in juice there is a juice of fruit, then water and
Jana.
are also added there.
नहीं है Jana.
So we cannot say the juice is a pure substance. Who is talking?
गंदा वाले गिरी बहुत बुरी वाले कुर्सी के लिए.
Milk. Milk is also not a pure drink because It contains mixture of carbohydrates, fats, proteins, and water. These are the part of milk, so we cannot say that milk is a pure substance. Here is a skill field. Tap water. Tell me, is tap water is it pure or impure? It is a impure or mixture of some dust particle, salts, water, etc. So the tap water is not a pure drink. Distilled water. Distilled water is a pure water. Sea water. It is not pure water. Sea water is also impure water. Then rainwater. Rainwater is a pure water. See, have you done this? Skill field. Page number 58. Skill field. Have you completed this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tap water is not a pure water. It has some salt and dust particle and sand particles. So it is a impure water. It's not a pure water. We can say that it's a mixture of many things. Distilled water is a pure water because all the salts and impurities have been removed from this water. So distilled water is a pure water. Sea water is also impure water and rainwater is the pure water. Sometimes we say that have a bath in rain and collect the rainwater for further use. So because the rainwater is a pure water. But now these days rainwater is also not a pure water because there is a polluting substance in the atmosphere at in the air. So when the rain comes towards the earth, these salts and polluting substance added to the rainwater, and the rainwater now these days when the pollution is at high range, at that particular area rainwater is also not a pure water. The next term is mixture. Mixture means the adding of two or more substances in one to make them one. So this type of substances are known as mixture. Have you taken the namkeens? A simple particle of namkeen is means pure namkeen. But when we add some poha and some uh, pulse dal and etc., that type of substance is known as a mixture. Mixture is a having the two or more substances included to make them one. This type of substance are known as mixture. Write the definition of mixture. What is mixture? Mixture. A mixture is formed when two or more substances are mixed together. are mixed together in any proportion such that they retain their individual properties. Individual properties and can be separated by physical means. Can be separated by physical means. Are known as mixture. Kindly note down this definition of mixture. A mixture is formed when two or more substances mix together in any proportion such that they retain their own properties. They have their own properties in that mixture also. And these substances can be removed, can be separated by the physical means, by hand picking or by any other method. Air. Air is a important raw material. Raw material means it is in the form of mixture. When we say air, air is also a mixture. It means it has oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, some dust particle, and smoke, vapor, many other poisonous gases like carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, so many things are there. So air is also a mixture. Used to manufacture, air is an important raw material. It is used to manufacture oxygen, nitrogen, noble gas for industrial processes. These gases are separated by liquefying air, then fractionally distilling the air. What happened to air? See, air. It has dust particle, and these dust particles can be cleaned by filtering or any other substances. Then clean dust-free air. After that cleaning the dust particle, we get clean dust-free air. Then compressed and cool. These clean air compressed means they are putting at a on pressure, compressed and cool them. Then they are liquefied. After compressing, they change into liquid air. They have liquid air. Now it change into liquid air. These liquid air allowed to warm slowly. These air warm slowly. At a particular temperature of different types of gases, they will get converted into gases again. See, fraction 1. There are different chambers in this apparatus. Fraction, we collect nitrogen at the temperature of 196 degrees Celsius. When the temperature becomes 196 degrees Celsius, the nitrogen gas turn into vapor. Organ having the temperature 186, organ temperature 186 degrees Celsius, and oxygen is collected at the temperature of oxygen O2 at the temperature of 182 degrees Celsius. When the temperature come at 182 degrees Celsius, the oxygen removed from here, slowly increase the temperature and it comes to the 186 degrees Celsius. Then organ separated from the mixture, slowly again temperature is rising, and when the temperature come to the 196 degrees Celsius, the nitrogen is also separated from the mixture of this gas. This is the process in which uh, air can be cleaned. First, we have to clean the air. All the dust particle can be removed from here. Then we get free dust air, clean air. These clean air should be compressed and cool. In compressing and cooling the air, the gas and the air change into liquid air. Just like we are having the liquid air in the cylinder. Our routine cylinder to uses for the cooking purposes. These liquid air warms slowly at a particular temperature. They are removed from the mixture. At 182 degrees Celsius, oxygen is removed from the mixture. Then 186 degrees Celsius, again organ is removed from that mixture. And when the temperature rises till the 196 degrees Celsius, we can remove the nitrogen gas and collect the pure gas from the mixture. Then characteristics of mixture. We have studied the characteristics of pure substance. Now, what are the characteristics of mixture? What are the characteristics? The constituents of a mixture may be present in any proportion. Of a mixture may be present in any proportion. Then only physical states only physical change can take place during the formation of mixture. Only physical change take place. It means change in shape, size, and structure take place during the formation of mixture. No energy change take place. No energy change. The constituents of mixture can be separated by physical means. Substances can be separated by physical means. We can separate them by physical means. The mixture does not have a fixed melting and boiling point. Does not have definite, boiling point, or melting point. These are the characteristics of mixture. What are the characteristics? The constituents of a mixture may be present in any proportion. Quantity of a substance can be changed in a mixture. Then only physical change can take place by when the during the formation of mixture. It means only shape, size, change in the shape and size only. Then no energy changes can take place. It means no evolution of energy or no uh, uh, we cannot give the energy to form a mixture, or no energy can be absorbed or released by the formation of mixture. The constituents of mixture can be separated by the physical means. We can separate them by filtering, by hand picking, and by any other method. They do not have fixed melting and boiling points. So these are the characteristics of mixture, and here is a types of mixture. We will see these types of mixture in the next class. Here is a question. What evidence will you give to prove that air is a mixture? How we can prove that air is a mixture? Air is a mixture of gases. There are different kinds of gases present in the air. In air, we take air through the breath. It means we are taking oxygen, and the plants are taking carbon dioxide. So air has both the gases, carbon dioxide and oxygen. All gases are mixed thoroughly, but they retain their individual properties. They have their own properties. They are not having the property of combined. They do not have combined property of mixture. They have their own properties. And suppose there are different kinds of students in a class. They have their own nature. Some students are shy and some are shouting, some are naughty. So they are mixed together to form a class, but they have their own property, they have their own nature. Same here, the air is a mixture of gases, but the all gases have their own properties, their own nature. These gases can be separated from each other by physical processes. The constituents gases do not undergo any chemical changes. They do not react, and they do not go for the chemical changes and go for the chemical reactions. The composition of different gases is not uniform. The composition of gases is not uniform all over the atmosphere. So we can say that air is a mixture of gases. During the respiration, we take oxygen, but during the photosynthesis, plants take carbon dioxide. So we can prove that there is at least two gases are present in the mixed air. So it is proved that air is a mixture. Have you any doubt? Because I'm ending the class.
No, ma'am.
Do you want to ask anything? Okay, types of gases. We will take this topic in our next class. Have a good day.